Alrighty, I got some individual hands. I didn't know we could do this. I didn't know this was possible on Global Poker. But over here, when the hand's done, you can it'll say there's a link. You can click on it. It'll say share hand, and then you click on the link, and then there's an arrow, and you click on it. It opens the page up. It opens the table up. This is the first one. I'm already at $37.99 for the day. Went up and down a little bit. This is well, I'll just let this one play out. I wanted to show you what I had. I'm sorry that you can't see my cards. I really think Global Poker should set this up that when you are the one that's initiating this to view the table you were playing, you should be able to see it. You know, you should be able to see your cards. Of course, it doesn't show the player names either. It just shows their number, reference number of who they are playing or what number they are at the tables. I don't know. But you'll see that I bet $1 on the 9-10. Now that means I could possibly have, a straight draw. I might have Jack Queen or Jack King or Jack Queen King in my hand or whatever. Most of you Omaha players know what I'm talking about here, but I bet $1, and only one player, this guy here, is going to call me. This guy will fold. Then he thinks about it and thinks about it, and he finally calls. And there's 3 10s on the board. So you must have a pair in your hand to have a full house. You have to have a pair in your hand because you must use 2 in Omaha. So I just bet that I called his dime because I don't know what he's got, and he bets a dime again, and I will bet the pot. I paused for a little bit, like, oh geez, maybe I'll bluff this, and he called me. So either he's got pocket 9s and he had a full house in the flop, or he had pocket 3s and hit the full house there. Don't know. But here's the second hand. We'll play this one out for you. I should play it in double speed so it's not so slow. It's really not that long, probably a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes at the most. And this one, well, you'll see it. I knew this guy right here was bluffing on the river. I knew he was bluffing. He waited too long. His name was Luck on My Side. I forgot the name of the first guy. Dang it. This guy's name is Luck on My Side. He took about $6 from me. $6, $7. I'm down. What was I a minute ago? 38. I'm down $10 right now. But anyhow, he took $6 or $7 from me hitting the river. I can tell you right now, I've got 3 7s. You'll see my hand at the end. I've got 3 7s. There's deuces and 7s on the board, so the best you can have is 7s full of deuces or deuces full of 7s. And I figured I'd go ahead and bet my 7. He might have one too with bigger cards in his hand. And if I don't hit the full house, which I did not hit the full house, but he bet $4, and I knew he was bluffing. I knew he was chasing the clubs, as you'll see. That was my instinct, that he was chasing the clubs. I could have been wrong. He might have hit the full house right there, 7s full of 5s, but he didn't. I had a 7 with garbage cards, and he was chasing, as I said, he was chasing the clubs. He was hoping to hit the clubs. And if I did hit the full house, which he figured, well, he didn't have the full house, but he's got 3 7s. If I shove, he might think I have 7s. Maybe he's got smaller cards. I've got the ace. So I definitely have the winning hand if nobody hit the full house, which they didn't. There's no straights out there, but the flush was available too. And I did worry for a second he had the flush, but I didn't care. I figured I'd call him. I thought right from the get-go he was chasing clubs. So there's that one. Now here's the third hand. I didn't mean to start that already. Here's the third hand, and this is a good one. This is great. This is the kind of hand. This is a different table. I didn't go down to $16. I mean, I went up to to 54, I do believe. But I had, what did I have? Oh, I had three queens here. I've got three queens on the flop. The guy up there, I can't remember. Did he have seven queen or pocket sevens? No, he had seven queen, I believe. Yeah, he had seven queen, but I had three queens. So right now I still got the best hand. Three queens is the best hand. I'm worried about the flush coming. I'm worried about now the straight might be coming. And this guy bets $1.20. I went to pot because I have the best hand available. So I bet 840. He called me. Now he's going to go all in because he hit seven queen. He's got sevens full of queens. He's got the full house. I've got the pocket queens giving me queens full of sevens. So that's one of those hands that you just have to look at the board and look at your hand and say, son of a bitch, how did that happen? But, you know, these kinds of things happen in poker, and you can't do nothing about it. That was a $30 hand, 29.60, and I was this was played. This hand was played before these two. This was a different table. Yeah, this was a different table. This guy's name was, dang it, man. I play with them all the time, too. I play with them all the time, but I can't remember. Anyhow, that's it, and I'll see you later. Fun way of doing this to show individual hands without going through a whole tournament or something, you know, the highlights as it were. See you later.